Don't ever say to yourself, I'm guaranteed paradise. Listen to what the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ also said. He once sat with his companions and said, لَن يَدْخُلَ الْجَنَّةَ أَحَدٌ بِعَمَلِهِ. Nobody will enter paradise only because of their good deeds. Because we always think you've got to do more good deeds, as if it's like you've got to get a certain amount that qualifies you to enter paradise. It doesn't work that way. Sometimes a person can do little deeds, but they're consistent, and that will make them go to paradise. Sometimes a person can do a small deed, but to Allah it's big. And sometimes you can do a big deed, but to Allah it's very small, like the person who shows off, like the person who did it not with neglect, like a person who does it just to riya, to try and get other people to be impressed. This person's actions will go. You could be praying next to a person in the front row of salat, the exact same salat. On the outside you look amazing. On the inside, however, one has got minimal rewards, the other one has tremendous rewards. One is in it and concentrating, while the other one is off with the fairies. So brothers and sisters, there is always a difference in good deeds. So he said, no one will enter paradise just because of their good deeds. Meaning paradise cannot be bought. Nothing of good deeds can equal paradise. That's how amazing paradise is. No one will enter because of their good deeds. Meaning Allah will not bring your good deeds and say, okay, that's what will buy you in paradise. You can't even buy a pebble in paradise, even if you worshipped Allah for 1,000 years with the best of deeds, because the one pebble in Jannah, some pebbles in Jannah are like no eye has ever seen, and there are things that no ear has ever heard, and there are things no heart has ever even imagined. Rasul ﷺ used to say, a palm's worth, or the length of a bow and arrow in paradise, a length of a bow and arrow in paradise. You put a bow and arrow on the floor, this big, on the floor of paradise. He said, a length of a bow and arrow in paradise, whatever's under that bow, that thin bow, خَيْرٌ مِّنَ الدُّنْيَا وَمَا فِيهَا. It is far better than the entire earth and everything that is in it. All the buildings and all luxuries, or everything in it. One bow. So a good deeds for 1,000 years will not equal that. However, he says, إِلَّا أَن يَتَغَمَّدَنِيَ اللَّهُ بِرَحْمَةٍ مِّنْهُ وَفَضْلٍ. He said, I only enter paradise if Allah's favor and mercy reaches me. So our good deeds is to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to rise. And when you say pleasing Allah, it's not because Allah needs it. To please Allah, Allah is pleased when He sees you become better. When He sees you become better. That's why He put the laws for you. He wants to see you rise. He took pride in you when He told the angels, I'm creating a vicegerent on earth. إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً. It's like, for example, وَلِلَّهِ الْمَثَلُ الْأَعْلَى. To Allah belong the best of examples. Your loving mother, your loving father, your loving mother and your loving father, if you're still a child, they may punish you for doing the wrong. But is that because they want to, if they're good loving parents? Or is it in order to help you grow up a better person? Because if they let you go, you'll become spoiled, something will go wrong with you. A mother, a loving mother, for example, will punish you in the right way. And a loving father will punish you in a wise way. Of course, in a way that is disciplined and will help you become a better person. Not destroy you and cause you trauma. I'm not talking about those types of parents. But a loving one truly would love to see you grow. Isn't that correct? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to see you grow, and He is pleased with you. Your parents are pleased with when you see you doing better. And you will suffer a little bit, but through suffering comes good things as well.